I'm Storm Team Meteorologist Michael Haynes with your forecast first. Beautiful fall weather arriving just in time for the weekend. We hold in the 60s by this afternoon. Details coming up right now on the CBS 42 Morning News at 6.
You're watching CBS 42, local coverage you can count on. This is the CBS 42 Morning News.
Good Saturday morning. I'm Chloe Vincenti. You're watching the CBS 42 Morning News. Well, you are in for a treat this weekend. Some beautiful weather. Michael's been talking about it all morning so far, and I'm just looking forward to this weekend, Michael. Fall temperatures are finally here to stay, hopefully.
Yeah, Chloe, it's going to feel really good this weekend. Now, you know, Alabama, temperatures will fluctuate, but at least for now, it's going to feel very nice. So the cold front now through Birmingham, now through the I-59 corridor. Last hour, Birmingham at 72, now at 67. So we've dropped 5 degrees within the last hour in the city of Birmingham. Look at Hamilton now in the middle 50s at 54. Fayette 59, Jasper 59. Now Anniston, Talladega, the cold front making its way through the eastern part of the state. You too will have plenty of nice, refreshing fall air to enjoy throughout the day. Now a little bit of drizzle we have this morning. This is not a cold front that will cause any type of severe weather at all, and the rain that we do have is very light, continuing to push through from northwest to southeast all across central Alabama. So the rain chances will continue to dwindle. We'll eventually have some sunshine coming back out, especially this afternoon, full sunshine, holding in the 60s. We've already reached our high for the day. With that chilly air coming back in, it will hold us between around 65 to 69 degrees later on this afternoon, with plenty of sunshine, low humidity, and just a refreshing north and northwest breeze, but between around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So this is our future cast just to show you. This morning, over the next hour or so, the main chance for those showers mainly over East Alabama. Then by this afternoon, holding in the 60s, as I just mentioned. Look what happens late tonight and early tomorrow morning, plummeting all the way down into the 40s. In fact, we can't rule out a few areas, especially north of Interstate 20, reaching the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. And then during the day Sunday, just a cobalt blue sky, fantastic weather will continue throughout this weekend. Highs once again tomorrow in the 60s. Also, the humidity levels, as you would imagine, with conditions like this running low for now, but will begin to increase just a bit for the second half of your work week, but rain chances remaining low all the way through the middle part of the week. So enjoy this beautiful fall weather in the 60s both today and tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, and starting out chilly, as I mentioned, tomorrow morning, likely in the 40s. Chloe?
Michael, thank you. We begin with breaking news this morning out of South Alabama. At least 4 people are hurt after shots were fired at Ladd-Peebles Stadium in Mobile during a football game last night. WKRG reporter Gabby Easterwood has more.
It started off as your normal football game. In fact, it was homecoming for Viger until this happened.
The crowd scattering right now. We don't know if something has happened here on the ball game. Fans are running out onto the field.
It's just a shame that you can't come to a high school football game without this kind of nonsense.
Police say 4 people were shot, at least 2 being juveniles, and all were taken to the hospital, 1 with life-threatening injuries. Viger and Williamson family and fans heard the shots from the stands.
And all I can remember is my son grabbing me and pulling me down in between the bleachers. And then we went to jumping up because I started worrying about my grandsons that play on the football team. So I'm hollering, trying to get them to run.
The shots were fired at the West Concourse entrance to the stadium.
I'm worried about it, but I'm wondering how they even got inside with guns.
The chief says metal detectors were in use during the game, and they're not sure how the gun got inside, but all of the shots were fired right here at the Westgate entrance on the ramp. Police were able to recover 4 shell casings, but believe 5 to 7 shots were fired. No motive was given, but police say it's far from over.
I'm disturbed by it. You know, this is a place where family comes, children come after being in school all week. This is a place where they can come and enjoy the family, the competition that's involved in it, and this type of gun violence is not going to be tolerated.
In Mobile, Gabby Easterwood, WKRG News 5.
Very sad situation. We are thinking of those victims this morning. And you might remember there was a mass shooting at Ladd in 2019 as well. 9 people in that shooting were hurt, but there were no fatalities. It happened also during a football game between Williamson and Lafleur high schools. A 17-year-old was charged with 9 counts of attempted murder for those shootings. His trial is set to begin next year. A man accused of killing a police officer and another man in Muscle Shoals is now facing more legal obstacles. As of right now, the suspect, Brian Martin, doesn't have an attorney. He's accused of killing William Mealback Jr. and Sheffield police officer Nick Risner. Both attorneys, Nathan Johnson and Sheila Morgan, filed to withdraw from Martin's case. According to court records, Martin faces a slew of charges, including 3 counts of capital murder. The Colbert County District Attorney's Office says it intends to seek the death penalty. Now to an update in the deadly 2018 shooting rampage at a high school in Parkland, Florida. The suspect, Nicholas Cruz, will plead guilty next week to all charges. His lawyers told the court Cruz plans to plead guilty on 17 counts of premeditated murder and 17 counts of attempted murder. Investigators say in 2018, Cruz, a former student, walked into the school with an AR-15 and opened fire. 17 people were killed and 17 others were hurt. Linda Beagle's son, Scott, a geography teacher, was shot and killed after unlocking his door and letting students hide from the gunfire.
I believe that this is the most perfect death penalty case there is. He's not ever coming back, and it's always going to be painful, and it's always going to hurt.
Defense attorneys will likely present Cruz's history of mental health illness to jurors and avoid the death penalty. The next hearing, where Cruz would officially plead guilty to murder and attempted murder charges, is scheduled for next Wednesday. Now to the latest information on coronavirus in Alabama. Right now, 38 of Alabama's 67 counties are considered in high-risk category for COVID-19. Jefferson County is listed at substantial risk. The Alabama Department of Public Health reports 1,143 new COVID-19 infections and 41 deaths. So far, the virus has killed 7,954 people in Alabama just this year. Happening tomorrow, first, second, and third doses of the Pfizer vaccine will be administered at a clinic in Birmingham. The clinic at True Love Church on 35th Street in Ensley runs from 12:30 until 4 o'clock. Anyone 12 and up can get the shot, and you don't need an appointment if you want one. Another surge in consumer prices in September pushed inflation up 5.4% from where it was a year ago, matching the highest increase since the 2008 recession. The annual increase in the Consumer Price Index matched readings in June and July as the highest in 13 years. That's according to the Labor Department. COVID-19 has shut down factories in Asia and slowed U.S. port operations, leaving container ships anchored at sea and consumers and businesses paying more for goods that may not arrive for months. Throughout the pandemic, millions of Americans have either changed or quit their job at record rates. The Labor Department says 4.3 million Americans quit in August. That is the highest on record dating back to December of last year. People quitting their jobs rose the most in the South and Midwest. Most of the industries people left include restaurants, hotels, retail, and education. Right now, community members and businesses in Jefferson and Shelby counties have the opportunity to report flood damage after the area saw major flash flooding last week. The data collected through the portals help determine if the affected areas meet the FEMA eligibility threshold to apply for federal assistance. You have until Monday to submit reports. Those in Jefferson County can complete the form at the Jefferson County EMA website. In Shelby County, you can visit the City of Hoover website. Your time now this Saturday morning is 6:09. Classic cars from across the Southeast will be on display all weekend right here in Central Alabama for the Motorsports Hall of Fame Car Show. Surprise visitors that you can expect coming up. But first, food distribution issues are impacting nearly 700,000 students in Alabama. How education leaders are responding. Michael, good Saturday morning.
Good morning, Chloe. Temperatures are dropping all across Alabama this weekend. I'll let you know how low the temperatures will go coming up next, so please stay with us.